Greetings to you all. Welcome to Class 10 English Supplementary Examination Question Paper Answer Discussion Part 3. Dear children, already we have dealt till Section 4. Now dealing from Section 5. Okay, 45th question. First one is quote from memory. Here we do not have any sort of choice. We have to write what here the question is from the woman poem. Okay, I am every woman. It carries 5 marks. The words: a woman is beauty dash to see in spring. Okay, now listen. A woman is beauty innate, a symbol of power and strength. She puts her life at stake. She is real, she is not fake. The summer of life she is ready to see in spring. So till spring you can write. So before starting you can write I am every woman, written by Raki Narayani Shirk. Fine children. Moving on to part 4, 46th question. Write a paragraph of about 150 words by developing the following hints. So you can write any one. 2 hints developments are there. You can write any one developing. So it carries 16 mark. 2 into 8, 16. Okay, here hints development any one. Okay, first one. Frozen horror, zigzag left, fruit, streamed, Lakshmi's enthusiasm, wishing of Mrs. Krishnan groaned, this commotion, snored on, beautiful painting, Mrs. Junjunwala, the art critic, clear instructions, ridiculously, frantic, days, Arvind confessed, monastery compared, sunset at Marina Beach. Either you have to write this one or the next one. Okay, so first let us write this one. So nothing children, you have to write, you have to expand it or make it in a big paragraph. Fine. So you have to write 3 times bigger. Fine. So I'll just write a paragraph. You can write on your own. Okay. Mrs. Krishnan was upset that Somu had sent Zigzag at a time when she was preparing for her paintings to be exhibited. Zigzag was a funny looking bird. He did not speak or sing as Somu had claimed. When they offered him fruits and nuts, he took and deposited them on the chandelier and the fan. He perched on the curtain rod and began to snore. The snores grew louder and louder till the neighbors began to complain about the noise. When the maid Lakshmi switched on the fan, the fruits and nuts flew everywhere and the ripe papayas struck on the paintings. Mrs. Krishnan felt that it was spoiled. It came to a stage when Mrs. Krishnan insisted that they send Zigzag away. The sound was so loud that the neighbors began to complain. When the maid switched on the fan, the fruits and nuts flew everywhere and fell on Mrs. Krishnan's unfinished masterpiece. Somu assured them that Zigzag never snored and hardly slept. When out of desperation, Dr. Ashok took him to the clinic and became happy and alert. Fine children. Or either you can write this or B1. Only inhabitants. Beautiful young lady made out of rock, released good spirits, named Prospero, which Sycorax, in prison, Ariel was the chief. Tormenting monster, Caliban was employed. Violent storm, command the winds. Dreadful storm, sad distress, dashed to pieces. Ship receive, ignorant, remember a time, 3 years of age. Antonio carried. Miranda hung upon. Impostor. King of Naples. Remember the troubles past. Forgiveness. Restored dukedom. Okay, this is from The Tempest. Okay, there was an island in the sea, the only inhabitants of which were an old man named Prospero and his daughter Miranda, a very beautiful young lady. She came to this island so young that she had no memory of having seen any other human face than her fathers. They lived in a cave made out of rock. It was divided into several apartments, one of which Prospero called his study. There he kept his books, which chiefly treated of magic. By virtue of his art, he had released many good spirits from a witch called Sycorax, who had been imprisoned in the bodies of large trees. These gentle spirits were ever after obedient to the will of Prospero. Okay, moving on to question number 47. So here also you can write any one. Okay. Okay. A part will see prose comprehension. B part is poem comprehension. Read the following paragraph and answer the questions given below. The Olympic Games began in Greece about 3,000 years ago. All wars stopped for the Olympics in those days. The discus and the pentathlon began in these early Olympic Games. In 394, the Romans stopped the Greek Olympic Games because they didn't like them. In 1896, a Frenchman, Pierre de Coubertin, began the Olympic Games again. These days, the Olympic Games usually happen every 4 years. But how did the Paralympics for disabled begin? In the 1940s, Sir Ludwig Guttmann was a doctor at Stoke Mandeville Hospital in England. At the hospital there were many disabled soldiers from World War II, and Guttmann wanted these soldiers to get better by doing sports. Now the questions are, where did the Olympic Games begin? So the answer is, the Olympic Games began in Greece. Second one, why did the Romans stop the Olympic Games? The Romans stopped the Olympic Games because they did not like them. Third one, how did the Paralympic for disabled begin? Sir Ludwig Guttmann, who was a doctor in the Stoke Mandeville Hospital in England, he saw many disabled soldiers from World War II. He wanted these soldiers to get better by doing sports. Fourth question, who was Sir Ludwig Guttmann? Sir Ludwig Guttmann was a doctor at Stoke Mandeville Hospital in England. Okay, children? Otherwise, you can write poem comprehension, B section. Read the following poem and answer the questions given below. Okay, this is from our 6th standard poem. Okay, very nice, interesting. Summer comes in a blaze of heat with sunny smiles and dusty feet. Then seasons change to muddy roads. Monsoon and mangoes leapfrog and roads. Spring is pretty but short and sweet when you can smell the grass from your garden seat. Autumn is English in red, yellow and brown. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. Autumn is Indian whenever leaves fall down. Okay, the questions are, first one, how does the poet describe the spring season? The poet describes spring season as pretty, short and sweet. Second one, which line tells you that the garden is fresh? When you can smell the grass from your garden seat, tells you that the garden is fresh. Third question, does the poet welcome the summer? How do you know? Yes, the poet welcomes the summer with sunny smiles and dusty feet. Fourth question, how is autumn in India? Whenever leaves fall down, it is autumn in India. Okay, so had you studied 6th standard poem, you will understand better. So, other countries and all, there is a season for autumn. But whereas in India, whenever leaves fall down, that is called as autumn. Nice, no? I hope all of you understood, children. Do not miss to watch part 1, part 2. Okay, and don't miss to watch other lesson explanation videos, book back exercise, guided reading and other things. Thank you.